This is why I never have cheat meals. When I first started working out in college, I had no idea what the heck to eat. I went through so many phases while I was trying to learn more about nutrition, and the worst one was when I competed. For most people, food revolves around their life, but when I was competing, it was the opposite. My life revolved around food. And eventually, I did end up with an ED. I believe that a big contributing factor to my terrible relationship with food was because of cheat meals. I followed a very strict diet when I competed and occasionally would slip up and try to excuse it by saying it was a quote-unquote cheat meal. However, this only would make me slip up more and more often, to the point where after I was done competing, I had started binge eating and would feel so terrible about myself. And the fact that I looked at it like I was cheating made it even worse. Happy to say I overcome that and have a very healthy relationship with food today. Now I know cheat meal is a pretty popular term that almost everyone uses, I know. But let's think about it real quick. What does cheating imply? To me, it has a pretty negative connotation, no matter which way you look at it. It means you're being dishonest, unfaithful, or playing unfairly in order to gain an advantage. These carrot snack packs are so cute. Petite carrots. I'm a petite carrot. Is that an insult? Now, would any of this invoke feelings of accomplishment? Feeling proud of yourself? Feeling good about yourself? No! No, what the heck, no. I believe just the term itself, cheat meal, can invoke shame and guilt. I know for me, after dieting for 6 months, those feelings were ultra prevalent. This created my entire terrible relationship with both diet and exercise. It's very common to look at exercise like it's a chore, but imagine how many people would love to be able to exercise every day. Imagine if you got a terrible injury and you couldn't move. You would think about all the times you took even just walking for granted. There's people out there that just cannot go to the gym. They don't have access to the gym. Like, there are so many different scenarios and situations where people do not have the luxury of working out, because yes, it's both a luxury and a privilege, and we are very, very lucky to be able to move our bodies every single day. And when you start looking at exercise like that, like it's a blessing, it changes your whole life, man. Have you ever told someone you wanted to start working out and they're like, why? You don't need to work out, you're so skinny, you look so good. That's another thing that contributes to our disformed way of looking at food. People think that the gym is just for getting skinnier or looking good. People just don't consider the fact that it's also for your health, not even just for your physical health, for your mental health too. Going to the gym has helped my relationship with food so much, because I don't look at food like I'm just eating this because it tastes good, or I'm just eating this because I'm in a hurry. I look at my food like it's fuel. That's another way I really wish our society would teach us to look at food. In America, it's so normal to eat unhealthy here. It's so normal to go and get an extra large soda and a Big Mac from McDonald's. But I swear to God, someone catches you eating a salad, oh no, you are getting questioned if you're eating a salad. Everybody around you is eating these foods filled with toxic chemicals. But if you are eating organic, preservative-free foods, you better be prepared to be interrogated to the max, my friend. And I'm not saying the people that are eating these foods are bad people. I'm not demonizing the people. Hey, I love myself a donut, man. However, what I'm trying to say is that the diet culture has conditioned us to be this way. And that's where I feel like we should question what we're taught. We should question the norms. I feel like growing up in America, a lot of us are raised to have an unhealthy relationship with food. We're exposed to the media that's promoting fast food. We're exposed to people that are promoting unhealthy products such as diet teas or even waist trainers, even though that's not a food, but like they're just promoting these unhelpful bullshit products. And ironically, like I said, I'm not trying to demonize people that eat these foods, and honestly, I'm not even trying to demonize these foods, because I think in moderation, a cookie, a piece of cake, they're okay to have in moderation. But that's the problem. Moderation is not a thing in our society, in our culture. We do not know what that word means. We don't understand that that's even a thing. And then when we do eat these foods, if we're trying to go on a diet that's usually really strict and unsustainable, then when we do have these unhealthy foods, we feel guilty. We feel shamed. That's the whole problem, really. So I look at being able to eat nutrient-dense foods that are fueling my body and giving me so much nourishment as a blessing. I know a lot of people look at it like, oh my God, I gotta eat this freaking broccoli and chicken again today. I get it, things can get old. But that's why, yes, every now and again, I will have a dessert, and I don't consider it a cheat meal because I'm not cheating on anything. I'm simply living my life. I feel that it creates a very toxic perspective to look at it like you're cheating. It makes you feel like it's a bad thing. If you are eating McDonald's and donuts and not nutrient dense foods all day long every day, then yeah, that's not healthy. It's not gonna be good for your body. However, every once in a while, I don't look at it like it's a bad thing to have a little bit of a sweet food. It has helped me so much to stop using that term cheat meal. It's helped stop any and all sort of food guilt that I've ever felt when eating something that wasn't exactly the healthiest thing for me. 80 to 90% of the time, I do eat foods that are, like I said, nutrient dense. I do eat what most would consider pretty healthy, but then, you know, the extra 10 to 20% of the time, I'm gonna treat myself. Not cheat. I'm not cheating myself. I'm treating myself. Think of it like it's a treat meal instead of a cheat meal. I just thought of that at the top of my head. Did you like it? If you look at your food like, oh dang, I'm having a donut, now I'm cheating, maybe look at it differently. At least if it invokes those feelings of shame and guilt, might be beneficial to look at it differently. I think if we could all change the culture around eating, we would feel so much better. Maybe this is a pretty unpopular opinion, but it's just helped me so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, subscribe, join the Swole Squad. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good ass day.
How to get my weight up, yeah. Weight in the cake up, yeah. Turn up in the gym, know I'm calling mama swole. Bad little shawty and you know I'm on a roll.
Press like an empress, no one to impress, bitch. Find me on the guest list. Got that Louis V necklace. Subscribe to the Mama Swole channel. Even if your name is random. Got it lit like a candle. Catch me swerving in the Lambo.